So Emmett Fox, in the book The Sermon on the Mount, says the key to success in life is not missing the whole point. The point is, the things one has to sacrifice are selfishness, fear, and belief in necessary limitation of any kind. Above all, one has to sacrifice the belief that there is any power or endurance in evil, apart from the power that we ourselves give it by believing in it. Now, recently, I have been encountering numerous people believing and pushing the idea that the devil exists, that he's alive and living on the planet, and that he's the one that we need to fear, and that he's the one causing all the bad things to happen on the planet, that he's the one that has the duty of all evil transactions. I'm horrified that every church I go to pushes the devil down my throat. I don't support that because I believe it's very suspicious that they're trying to scare people into going to church. Therefore, they will have church members. Therefore, they will have income. Shame on you, religious people. Shame on you. And you will have the confrontation, I hope, when you go to see your maker about what you did. Karma. Enough said. The Bible proves beyond a shadow of a doubt that the devil never walked the planet. He was an angel, a fallen angel. So he got put away by God himself, sealed into hell for 1,000 years. The people resurrected him. He came back. And guess what happened the second time he came back? He reigned for 1,000 years, but then Jesus was born. According to the Bible, it's a historical document, which I believe is accurate in numerous ways. Many, many people wrote about the same things in different parts of the world, and the books were collected and made into one big book, and it's very difficult to read, and it's my perception, but my understanding is that Jesus did two things. He died on the cross to show us, number one, that he's killing the devil, and number two, that he's resurrecting. Jesus Christ is resurrecting to show us we no longer have to stay with our dead bodies, that we need to fly free. And that's how infinity is. Infinity goes on forever. This isn't the last life. It is the only time I'm going to be in this body being Gail. And so, yes, that is the final act. When Gail dies, my ego is dead forever. But my spirit, it's infinite. It lives on forever. And so, yeah, these poor spirits that were ignorant and didn't know to leave the body, they were staying with the body. And yes, that's hell. And so, yeah, fly free, go to heaven, see the universe. And I've got those Bible places. I know my Bible well. I can cite every verse in the Bible. I don't have them memorized, but I can give you the places to look. But I hope you do that research yourself and determine for yourself that don't resurrect the devil for a third time, please. The world is not coming to an end, only if we want it to. Don't believe in evil. Don't believe in doomsday. Let's think of something beautiful, people. Life goes on. We still have time. the planet is doing unusual things, that's not the devil's fault. It's Mother Nature. And how do we know that this isn't the planetary evolution, that it's going to be doing these things anyway? We've only been on the planet 2,000 years. The cavemen were here for 10,000 years, the Mayans forever. And the Mayans actually charted right down to within 3 years that we were going to have a polar shift. And that's exactly when the ice started melting in the Antarctica. And so, yes, that's global warming, but to me and my mom, we think it's normal and natural. And the Earth was going to do it anyway, whether we were on it or not. And I just would like to show that love is the answer. Love is the solution. And I love my life. I love being a human being on the planet. I have children. I have grandchildren. And I'm not believing for a second that the world's coming to an end. I already lived through like 5 different world predictions where the world was supposed to end, and nothing happened. And so the Bible, being a historical document, is not a psychic prophecy. It would be impossible to pick out what's going to happen and what's not going to happen. And yes, people can live the doomsday and say, let's make the history repeat itself, just because I believe that it's going to happen because Japan had an earthquake. And I can prove it in the Bible. And so, yeah, it's all what you believe. Do you want to believe that we're going to die a terrible death? Or do you want to believe that we might use our intelligence and fix the planet to be a beautiful place to live? Mother Nature already knows what she's doing, so fix the planet is wrong terms. It's fix the people, fix my attitude. Start picking up my trash. Start caring about myself and my body and my life and my connection to humans. That's where the connection is. We're all earthlings on a planet. Planet Earth. I love you, earthlings. Think positive. Think positive with love. Seek to live the good life.